Would you be up for coming up next, eh?
You might as well get it over with.
Alright, this is our first time here reading at the Monday Night Cure. She's one of the conveners of the Village Club in Enniskillen, Kate O
Shea. Oh shit, it is bright.
Told you. Light your head.
And loud. And I brought my prompt in case I should forget. I just jumped straight in. Behold a son. They named him Reuben. He found floundering fetal form in the early hours at a rear door beneath guiding stars in a clear night on a mountain top. Welcomed him with open arms in a broken state of emaciate and fragile mind, in month-old clothes, with blood on his hands. They washed him clean, dressed him fast, wrapped him tight, held his hands, mopped his ragged brows, and when the horrors came, they locked him down. Knew his story. It lay at their feet 1,000 times. Again they treat with love. His fight begins, filled with false dawns and trading old ways. He's assigned a guardian angel, unconditional love. Cold turkey bites. Insomnia takes hold, but he is never alone in this alien land, with the faintest trace of blood on his hands. They watch and wait, know all the signs. This careful, patient giving of time restores his being, as yet unknown. But they'll find who he is when his spirit's grown. Teaching skills to see him through unimaginable battles, they craft basic tools kept in a kit to be reused if his head goes wrong. If that spirit breaks, when it's all too much, they'll predict escape. So they watch over him as days pass by. During weeks into months, they prune and tie. His stance improves, his eyes are bright, his body strong, his zest for life renews. After all was said and done, he learned that he had gifts to give in a home filled with love, where a rap at that door near a half-light stove cast him as guardian angel. He absorbs the plight, his test of faith days into nights, never sleeping, they don't part ways, no use of words, I-message conveys. And he never reverted to his birth-given name by parents who lived with hope in vain, no end of wealth, good social standing in a bustling city where he lost his grounding, instead choosing to stay Reuben, where at a stretch he could reach those guiding stars in a clear night on a mountain top in Enniskillen, living on divine providence. And to this day, if you look, he stands, not the faintest trace of blood on those hands. In the old hay barn he shared words with me, neither seeking pity nor sympathy. I take the drug, I like the drug, so I buy this drug. I love the drug, I sell the drug, I steal the drug, I fight the dealer. After hearing his story of a now simplified life on a rundown farm with little strife, where the work was hard, but the food grew well. Comunita pulled together, he says, painting icons Elvira's way. Taught to see with the eyes of the heart, all judgment set aside in his gifted fresh start. I left to follow the uneven trail down the mountain, red in the scorching heat, drenched in the sweat with soaking feet. And this beat-up Mercedes screeched to a halt, rusted wings and the boot bashed in, the doors thrown open, I jumped straight in. No sense of danger down that dusty track. He driving recklessly, no looking back, laughter in his eyes, rogue in his soul, music in his hand. Old school, cassette. You like? He asks. And who knew? My favourite song belts out full volume, words making their way into the mountain air on a searing day, curling around the leaves of trees, blowing billions of poppy seeds past burnt out cars in the corners of fields. Relics of a war-torn Bosnia. And old ladies bent stooped, dressed in black, tending vegetable ridges with crippled backs, raise their eyes, raise their heads, and shade their eyes in wonder as those words passed by. I'm with you, she sings. Avril Lavigne. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Won't somebody come take me home? Thank you.